It's my pleasure to welcome and introduce you to Hanika Dholapia. Hanika is 9 years old and is a 4th standard student of Hiranandani Foundation School, Thane. She is part of a very interesting book club titled Book Spells by Nishka. This is a group of friends who share the passion of reading and have a very novel way of pursuing their interest. This is how it works. They choose a book and take a week to read and analyze it. And then the following Friday, they meet to discuss the finer points of the book. And this is not just mere discussions, but they also conduct quizzes to see how much they have understood the book. And they take turns to host each session. So far, the book club has analyzed over 10 to 12 books. Books is not the only thing she loves. She plays soccer, creates things from DIY YouTube videos, and she loves to indulge in art and outdoor play. I'm sure many of us want to read more books. Some of us manage to do it, some of us don't, and that includes me. I'm sure we all will be inspired by Hanika and her friends at the book club. Hanika, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Sahana. I'm going to share a presentation. Story Book Club by Children for Children. How has it started? It was created during the summer vacations and lockdown. Hence, we had 100% commitment. It, it, it was an excellent setup by a 9-year-old avid reader. I loved it very much. I looked forward to the Fridays for the Zoom meetings. My role. I am a participant. We had 15 members earlier, but now it has been reduced to 5. These are some of the books read by us. My favorite book was The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. The Phantom Tollbooth is the book I hated the most because it was only about the fantasy and the imaginary characters. Feelings about the club. I still enjoy the sessions, but I wish it was more. Nevertheless, I wish it was more regular. Emerging as a leader. I want to continue the experience in a different way. The rescheduling due to classes, etc., was taking away the fun. The second round began in July when each of the participating members would recommend their choice of book. I was the one to take the last session. What did I do that was different? I did not do anything different. In fact, I followed the same pattern of a quiz. I tried including some games, but fewer members made it less exciting. Why we need an older person to lead? An older person could expose us to different varieties of books, to go beyond the quiz and think of other ideas to engage and connect. Regularity in sessions, even with less people, making it more exciting. I want someone to help create engagement, connection, and commitment. How can it continue? Engagement. Include more games and discussions theme wise. Story based on interesting characters. Different plots and themes. Different varieties of adventure stories, biographies, short stories, fantasy, true stories, traditional tales, sports stories, stories versus films, and Indian authors. Minor takeaways or discussions which can continue with pairings for them to see value in the session.
Explain why you're saying say that. Go back. Explain that. Explain it.
I don't know.
Why? Just give me a second. Why do parents need to see value? Can you explain? Yes, you can. They can see.
Mhm.
You explained it to me because it needs to be more
Because it needs to be more
important.
important, it needs to be taken as a priority. Connection. Creating a team or group belonging feeling. More team based games, more interactions beyond the games. Commitment. When there is strong engagement and connection, it will lead to commitment. Thank you.
Well, well,